What's up, YouTube fam? It's your favorite girl, Jay Baes, coming back to you with yet another reaction video. If you have not read the title, then I'll let you know I'm going to be reacting to Joe Rogan and Danica Patrick, what women don't understand about men. And I was honestly, I'm gonna just be transparent, I was hesitant about reacting to this because I get a little bit, I don't know, I'm just resistant to reacting to the whole women and men talk, but I understand that you all do like talking about this. And maybe I'm a little bit apprehensive because I'm still processing a lot of different elements regarding relationships and women and men and stuff like that. So I don't know, I just felt like this was a test. This was just me pushing myself to this conversation because sometimes I just don't like talking about it, but we're gonna get into it anyway. But before I hit play, just make sure you tap that subscribe button. We're on the way to 50K. Hit that notification bell and follow me on Instagram at JayShara with an H at the end. Let's get into it.
Testosterone makes you do really stupid shit.
Does it?
Yeah,
like what?
Yeah. Well, they're all competing against each other and they're trying to out macho each other. I mean, you could go, there's a bunch of Twitter accounts you can go and see. What's that one, Hold This Beer? Yeah. There's a Twitter account called Hold My Beer.
While I do what?
Well, exactly, while I do everything.
Oh.
It's like people
Doing
jumping
dumb
off
stuff.
roofs and
Oh.
stupid shit, and it's almost all men. There's occasionally a drunk girl doing something stupid, but it's almost entirely men. So I think that men trying to out macho
each other. Are you saying men are
other.
somewhat inferior then? Because they do a lot of dumb stuff? Maybe their hormones are not in balance like ours?
They definitely, when competing against each other, will do dumb shit.
You think that's a testosterone? Testosterone's to blame?
Well, they try to out macho each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some don't. Some are smart and they don't. But, you know, it's just a part of being a man. It's like trying to prove that you're not scared.
What else is part of being a man? Tell me about men.
Well, what do you want to know?
I don't know. What else is very manly that women don't understand?
Good question.
What don't women understand about men?
That's a good question. I have no idea what you understand about us.
Maybe just speak from experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what.
Like if we ask a guy, like, what's wrong?
Oh, see, that's just nonsense talk. See, that's the
Like,
what's
how
wrong?
many girls out there are like, honey, what's wrong?
What's wrong?
And you're like, nothing.
Sometimes
But
it's nothing.
really? Is it really
It's
nothing?
always something.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to like decompress.
Okay.
You know, sometimes you just wound
So
up.
is that annoying when a girl does that?
Depends on the girl. You know?
What do you mean?
It depends on the girl. If she's annoying, yeah, it's annoying. But if you're in love with her and she's awesome,
Then she
and
can
she's
ask
like, what's
anything you
wrong?
want?
You're like, oh, nothing. We're good. Yeah. It depends
So be
entirely.
with the right one?
Oh, 100%. That's 100% it. Yeah. If someone's asking you questions and you're getting really fucking annoyed, it's probably not the question. It's probably more the person.
True.
If you
Shit.
think someone's amazing
True.
and they ask you something stupid, you'll just laugh. You won't get annoyed. And you guys
that's
could both
true.
joke around about how stupid it was, how the question was dumb.
I like it. That's
Yeah.
If you
good.
get angry, it's most likely you're just like
Annoyed
person's
anyway.
compatible. Yeah.
So you're just like ready to sort of fall over that annoying and to get out of my space kind of attitude because you're
Yeah.
already annoyed with them anyway. You already
Well,
don't really like them.
yeah, there's probably something that's already rubbing you the wrong way and you're tolerating each other instead of enjoying each other. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine a person like you, a very intense person, you probably have a difficult time finding, you know, like if you get a square peg and a square hole and everything slides in together perfect and everything's amazing personality-wise, you know, behavior-wise. I would imagine with someone like you, like, it's very particular. You have to find someone who appreciates your intensity,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You
Like
do.
a lot of times guys they want a demure, you know, sort of like docile little creature, like, oh, hi, how you doing, boys?
Whatever you need, I'll be home.
Well,
Supper's on the table.
right? And meanwhile, you're out there with a fucking go-kart going 150 miles an hour in the driveway.
Yep.
Skydiving and
Running
shit.
5 businesses.
Yeah,
and, you know,
you're
going 200.
Yeah, so if you're saying what's wrong, the guy's like, fucking nothing. It's probably a bunch of other shit that's really wrong.
It's very insightful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So what don't men understand about women? she's tapping her fingers.
Yeah, because I'm like,
everything.
I mean, I just think that we like to be, we like to be told what you're thinking.
Yeah,
I do.
just
I
be
like to know what someone's
transparent.
thinking. The whole like.
And before she even says this about what he said in the beginning of the video, men like to be macho. A lot of men don't like to be vulnerable. They see it as a sign of weakness. Maybe their fathers, society has shown them that crying, expressing your feelings is a sign of weakness. I don't know what that is, because with me, like when I express my feelings, I feel really empowered. I feel like, okay, I cried. I said what was on my mind. I've been really transparent. I feel great now. Like once it's all out, I feel great. So like she said, as women, I feel like we appreciate when men open up to us. It's also, it really feels nice because it feels like you trust me with your emotions. You trust me to understand, and you trust me not only to understand, you trust me not to, bash you for feeling the way you feel, because you're not just a man, you're a human being. Like you have feelings. It's okay to feel depressed. It's okay. Well, it's not okay to feel depressed, but we all go through those motions. So just be human. Tell me what's on your mind, okay?
just keeping to myself. Like, tell me about it. Now I want to know what yourself is thinking about. I want to know about you.
Yeah.
What's going through your head? Like communication.
Now, is this universal amongst all your girlfriends when you get together and talk about?
I would think so, yeah. Yeah.
So the problem is, like, you look at a guy and say, you really like this guy. You're like, this fucking dude's some crazy mystery. Like, what's going on in your head, man?
Yeah, that's not good.
Spit it out.
Everyone wants to know where they stand and what someone's thinking.
Oh, where they stand.
Well, and where they stand and what they're thinking, because, right. What if they're thinking about someone else?
Oh, so you need to know.
You just
I need to know if you're all in.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. Yeah.
I'm just an all-in person, so for me, it's not
either
mystery.
you're in
if
or
you want to know
you're
what's going on in my head, I'll tell you right now.
You're in or you're out.
That's intense.
Yeah. No such thing as life in between.
So yeah, if a guy's like off drifting, you automatically assume this motherfucker's thinking about somebody else.
Yeah, what are you up to? Exactly, that's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Exactly. You want to be able to ask.
I guess guys probably do that too.
And girls like to hear nice things too. Girls like to hear. Girls like to be. Girls like.
Of course.
I want to feel good when I'm with you.
Be appreciated. Just like a guy does. I mean, I think that's my advice most of the time in relationships. I'm like, sympathy goes a really long way, because I know it goes a long way with me no matter what facet of my life it is.
Yeah.
But, sympathy goes a long way. So, if your husband's in a bad mood, then why don't you just actually start off with, instead of feeling like you're underappreciated, going, hey, baby, you look like you've had a really long day, and I'm sure you've been working your butt off. Like, can I make you dinner? Like, what do you want? What's your favorite? And they'll probably go, oh, you know what? It's not that big of a deal. You know what, babe? I'm fine. Hey, let me take you out to dinner. I get to eat. The sympathy gets sympathy back, and you don't. It's not good to do it to get it necessarily, but you should really feel like you are sympathetic. Like if they're in a bad place, try and help them.
That's sound advice.
Yeah.
Be nice to each other.
Just sympathy.
Just be nice.
Because most people go underappreciated, especially in a relationship. I think the longer it goes, there's a lot of underappreciation and assumptions that get made about who does what and checks that box off. And
and people get
probably
used to
especially with
each
kids,
other.
right? I mean, I'm sure with kids it gets way worse.
Yeah.
It's just there's a lot of time that's involved with taking care of those little suckers. You gotta pay attention to them and talk to them, and if you have more than one, like once you start talking to one, the other one wants to just chime in, and show you what they're doing. And
you're like, wait, I was busy just trying to make sure you don't die, and now I gotta deal with this.
Yeah. I think people get used to things, and that's part of the problem. It's like they get used to each other,
taken for granted.
Yeah. They do, and then it's like I always tell people, aspire to be the person you pretend to be when you're trying to get laid. If you could be that person all the time, you would have a much better life.
That's
if you just
true.
like,
I also love the expression, for every hot chick there's a dude sick of screwing her.
Yeah, I don't say it that way, but yes.
That's interesting.
I use more flavorful language, but yeah.
Was that too much or too little?
Too little.
Oh.
Yeah.
How would you say it?
For every hot chick, there's a guy somewhere that's tired of fucking her.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you would say it.
More fruitful or flavorful.
But yeah, I mean, I guess, but that's not entirely true either.
No, it's not.
I mean, for the most part, a lot of the times it's true. But a lot of the times people don't appreciate their circumstances. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it's with various aspects of your life. Like I always feel like that. Like I just got over the flu. A week and a half ago, I had the flu, and I was sick for like 2 days. And then when I was sick, I was thinking, man, I don't appreciate
When you're
how
healthy.
good I feel when I'm healthy.
Yeah.
Because
I
here I
think that
am,
every
lying
time
here
I'm sick.
aching, watching Netflix, feeling like
Nose.
shit, going, wow, when I'm healthy and I'm working out,
It's
and I'm
amazing.
running and doing jujitsu and all the
Let me just love
activities, and I
myself,
got
'cause
all
I
this
feel great
energy,
right
and
now.
I feel great. Like,
Yes.
You can't do anything right
yeah,
now.
I just
Yes.
take it for granted.
You do?
Being
Yeah.
sick
Forget,
is
like, you know,
horrible.
the joy of just being healthy.
Mm-hmm.
It just escapes us. We just so think it's normal.
Yeah.
'Cause
Just
most
like a
of the time you're
person, you
healthy.
take them for granted.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. Good talk. I really did enjoy that. That's definitely true. And I think the best, or my high of that, was the advice that Danica, I believe her name is, that she gave. Just overall sympathy for your partner. One thing that I've learned from being in a relationship is it's an everyday process. Every day you have to make sure that you're putting your best foot forward when it comes to your partner, because like he said, you get really comfortable. It's like things become stagnant. You get used to your partner. You really do start to underappreciate them. And when you both become comfortable and you both become annoyed, it just gets worse and worse and worse if you do not continuously work on it. So that continuous progression, that continuous way or manner of leveling up is so important when you're in a relationship. Everything that they said was just great insight to me. Like I said in the beginning of this reaction, I was a bit hesitant because I was so afraid of what he had to say as far as what women did. But honestly, it was sound advice from both Joe and Danica. It was just great insight to hear, and it all checks out to me. It was all facts to me. So yeah, if you enjoyed this reaction, be sure to give me a beautiful, why am I doing 10 times more? Be sure to give me a beautiful thumbs up. Tap that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and follow me on Instagram at jshar with an H at the end. You all know that I love you. You love yourself 10 times more now. Have a beautiful day or night in this amazing world. Ciao.